News at 4, we told you that federal investigators stopped a person from setting the Federal Reserve Bank on fire. It is just the latest arson case we've reported on in recent months. Channel 2 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln took a deep dive into these numbers.
And she's live in Conyers with a look at the motive behind people setting these fires. Ashley.
That's right, Wendy and George. We found a lot of motives tonight coming from a report from the ATF that lists Georgia as one of the top states where you're talking about these destructive fires. Now, these are fires that were intentionally set to cause damage like this property behind me.
The world is kind of crazy right now, but the fires are definitely not it.
They're arsons. Fire investigators say they've seen an uptick in since the beginning of the pandemic.
It's important that nobody should start a fire.
Shanathia Benford says she and her family of 13 are recovering after flames engulfed their Conyers home.
We're working on trying to get housing to get everyone back together.
We first brought you her story Sunday after she says fire investigators with Rockdale County are investigating their fire as a possible arson.
We lost our home, personal belongings, paperwork.
And on Tuesday, a man was arrested at the Federal Reserve Building in Atlanta. And back in November, the Mall of Georgia had to be evacuated after a fire investigators ruled as an arson.
At this moment, I'm lost for words.
Numbers from the FBI reveal arsons have been on a steady rise since the beginning of the pandemic. In 2021, the ATF reports more than 7,000 arsons reported across the nation, compared to around 6,000 the previous year. Fire investigators say they classified these types of fires with the intent to destroy as incendiary. Fire investigators say there are several reasons why a person may want to commit an arson. Some include a person with a mental health disorder, a domestic dispute, or a person with criminal intent. A look at the ATF's arson incident report. It shows Georgia ranks one of the top 10 states in 2020, having the highest incendiary arsons reported. And residential fires lead in the types of properties targeted for arsons.
That's a big concern to me.
Back in Conyers, Benford says while she hopes no one experiences what her family is going through, she's thankful for the outpouring of support from the community to get them back on their feet.
It's a blessing at this point. My family, we highly appreciate everyone for their donations.
Channel 2's Ashley Lincoln back out live. Ashley, that map did paint the picture here. When you looked into this, you found out people, though, however, they get arrested for this, so that's good.
That's right, George. We did find in most cases police are able to make an arrest. We found from police today that a man in Loganville, Georgia, was arrested in connection to an arson in Walton County. And as you mentioned earlier, that man in that ATF situation in downtown Atlanta, he was also arrested. So in most cases, they are able to reach a conclusion with an arrest in these types of cases, George.
And again, that Federal Reserve Bank building has cameras everywhere, so pretty hard to hide. Ashley Lincoln, Live for us tonight. Thank you.